Hello. It's spooky season. Actually, it's November 1st, but I have a trivia tonight and I told them that I would do a Halloween kind of look. So we're going to be putting on some prosthetics today. The only prosthetics that I have put on before were about 5 years ago for Halloween, where I had these little devil horns that I had made out of air drying clay. But this is a little bit different to that because today we have, let me show you, some silicone lip prosthetics. And I'm equal parts nervous and excited. So let's see how this turns out. I have seen one tutorial from Alexis Stone about how to apply these. I am also kind of winging it, so there's that. I don't know what the full look is going to be. I might add a drop of blood so it looks like maybe I've been sucker punched in the face. I also, before I put on my base, I have this band-aid as well that I'm probably going to put over the center of my nose. I covered the band-aid. So this is the back side. I covered the front side of the band-aid with some tape so that I can stick it down before I put my base down, do my makeup as normal, and then remove the tape but not the band-aid. So the band-aid's nice and clean, there's no makeup on it, but it's stuck to my skin as opposed to the layer of makeup that would otherwise be underneath it. So the tutorial that I saw, actually hang on, let me get some new brushes because I don't want to muck up my existing ones. All right, what we're gonna use is, this is silicone, these are silicone prosthetics that dissolve with isopropyl alcohol. So I am using some brushes, the prosthetics, some isopropyl alcohol, and then I have this Telesis silicone adhesive. I didn't bother with the remover because it's such a small prosthetic and I kind of want the visual of ripping it off anyway. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to clean the area, some isopropyl alcohol. That tastes disgusting, by the way. Ooh, it kind of stings too. Ooh, I shouldn't touch it while I have isopropyl alcohol on my hands. I'm going to allow everything to dry first. And I think the general idea is you want to glue it and then place it where you want it and then work on removing the edges. I think let's start with the bottom one first. I don't know why, but I feel as though the bottom one will be easier. And then we can move to the top one. Okay. I'm just figuring out where I want it to sit. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to, on the back of this, paint a small layer of this silicone adhesive, which is quite tightly done up. I like this bottle of adhesive because it comes with a little applicator. Isn't that just gorgeous? So I kind of want to steer clear of the edges of the prosthetic because we're going to need to lift them up and finesse them a little bit later. So I'm just kind of painting in the middle, the bulk of it. And hopefully that does the job. Now, I don't know what it's going to be like with this on my lips. Hopefully I can still speak, otherwise we might have to switch into voiceover mode. And if that's the case, I'll have to take them off before trivia, and we'll have to do a backup plan. Okay, the center of the prosthetic. Like that. I think that's pretty even. I don't know, there's no going back now, is there? Okay, now what I want to do is I'll leave the top bit. You know what, we'll cut This is so difficult. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'll go in with this little flat brush and I'll dip into my adhesive, just straighten the bottle and just paste down the raw edges of the prosthetic, starting with inside my mouth. Like that. And then, I don't know if I've done this correctly because the inside of my mouth is quite wet, right? So I don't know if the water is going to interfere with the glue or what, but we'll find out together. And if it's wrinkly, whatever. The next thing I'm gonna do is the underneath part. And I think I just want to paint directly on my skin this glue. So I'll lift it up. Oh, it's really sticky. I mean, duh, but still. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. And I'll do this edge. Oh, the glue kind of stings a little bit, so if you have sensitive skin, maybe you don't do this. Right, and then I think we want to stretch it down like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, the next step is to take some isopropyl alcohol and start dissolving the edge. I'm gonna take my little travel bottle of isopropyl alcohol and I'm going to dip directly into that with a different flat brush like this. Okay. And if all goes well, it should separate from these edge pieces. Like that. Okay. Okay. I just want the bulk off first. And then we'll worry about fine tuning. Okay. This is kind of cool. Ah. Straight in my mouth. Okay. That's pretty, okay, all right, okay. That's pretty good, I think. Look, my lips are, my bottom lip is stinging a little bit, but it's not like super painful or anything. It's just like a little A little zing, got a little kick. Okay, so I'm just gonna blend, excuse me, I'm gonna blend the edges a little bit more. And I have no idea whether or not the glue that I applied around the excess here is interacting with the alcohol. But my guess is that it is. Now I'm doing this before my base in my makeup, which is why I'm half ready at the moment. So that, you know, I don't mess with any of the makeup that I would have already put down. This has got to be really bad for your skin, all those drying chemicals. And look, there's a little bit lifting in the corner here. So I'm just gonna go back and reapply. Ooh, some sticky glue. And press it down. And look, it's the inside of my mouth. No one's gonna pay too much attention. I'll either be talking or smiling or God knows. I think you're not supposed to pull these little bits off. You're supposed to just melt them, but I got places to be. I honestly think, I honestly think that's probably as good as we're gonna get it. And I'm not mad. We're gonna cover it with lipstick anyway, so look, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Now it comes time for the top lip. Now, I guess we'll do the exact same thing, right? But they feel weird. They feel real. Okay, so again, I'm just going to paint the back of the top lip with this glue. Like this. And just plop it on. Now, I do want to be a little more, because this one has a cupid's bow, right? So you want to line that up nicely. I can't see though. I don't know. I don't know. This is so dumb. Just working my way around the prosthetic. Using my finger to press it. This is such a shit video for you guys to watch, I'm so sorry. Now we melt. And put the track on. Right up the nose, ugh. Okay, alright, that's fun. Okay, alright, that's fun. I'm just gonna blend the edges. You know what? When it comes to the top lip, I'm just gonna glue all that shit down. I'm not gonna melt it, because I'm tired of the taste of isopropyl alcohol. So. Slay. That's fun. Okay, alright. I just need to do a little bit more blending. Look, I think they're a little off to one side, at least the bottom lip is, but hey. Apart from that, I'm really happy overall. I'll put some lippy on and I'll show you the rest later, once I've done my base. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna have to get used to talking like this. Alright, everybody. Alright, Okay, so we are going to now line our lips. I don't want to go in with a crayon or a lip pencil because I have a feeling that will do some damage to the prosthetics. So I'm going to line with my darker color with a liquid lip. And this will be very interesting to do, especially on a new lip while filming, so bear with me. Let's do the bottom one first. And normally I would use a lip, what are they called? A lip brush to do this. But I think having some of this texture here is going to help disguise the prosthetic a little bit more. I'm just gonna tap the edges like this. That's it. That's it. I don't know. Interesting. Alright. Or sweat maybe? From leaking from under? I don't know. Okay, well that's the bottom one done. And I'm gonna do the top one now as well. And then we're gonna fill it in with a lighter shade of red. And even though they are this huge, I'm still overlining them because I want to disguise where the prosthetic is, right? And look, that's... Let me just get in real close. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm happy. Cool. And then the next step is I'm gonna take my... This is a gloss. And I'm doing that also intentionally to help further disguise the prosthetics. This is from House Labs. And the reason I chose a gloss is because I'm thinking the reflection of the shine is going to help disguise some of the texture. Especially in the corners I want to get. And the inner lip. I think that looks really sexy. You know, it wasn't sexy? That. And now the top one. And then I think I am going to clean up the outside a little bit with a concealer brush. Like this. And just clean out these little edges. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is take off this. Actually, this isn't a Band-Aid tutorial. I'll be back and I'll show you the finished look. This is me smiling. Okay, and this is the finished look. Minus my jacket, which is in the car, which I need to be heading to because I'm gonna be late. So, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial walkthrough situation thingy. I gotta go, bye! Ew. 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 Yuck. Ew. Yuck.